Unlock the power of atomic habits. Hello and welcome to Vision Vault. We're so glad you're here, ready to embark on a transformative journey toward becoming the best version of yourself. In today's episode, we dive deep into the life-changing lessons from James Clear's best-selling book, Atomic Habits, an easy and proven way to build good habits and break bad ones. Together, we'll uncover the simple yet powerful strategies you can use to build habits that stick, break the ones that don't serve you, and truly design the life you've always envisioned. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. So stick with us until the end for practical steps and a motivational send-off to fuel your journey. Let's dive in. We often think that big accomplishments require massive effort. But here's a game-changing truth. Meaningful change starts with the smallest actions. James Clear emphasizes the power of small improvements, getting just 1% better every day. Think about it. If you improve by 1% daily, over the course of a year, you'll end up 37 times better than when you started. That's the magic of compounding. In contrast, neglecting small habits can lead to dramatic declines over time. Success doesn't come from grand gestures. It comes from the sum of tiny, consistent actions. Habits are the invisible architecture of our lives. They're routines we perform on autopilot, sometimes without even realizing it. The food we choose to eat, the way we start our mornings, how we respond to challenges, these patterns dictate the quality of our health, relationships, and success. Understanding the science behind habits gives us control. Your habits are the compass that guides your direction, not your motivation. As James Clear states, you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. At the core of every habit is a simple neurological pattern called the habit loop. It has 4 key stages. Cue, a trigger that starts the habit. Craving, the desire or motivation the habit fulfills. Response, the actual habit or action you perform. Reward, the benefit you gain, reinforcing the behavior. Let's use an example. You wake up and see your running shoes by the door. Cue. You want to feel accomplished and energized. Craving. You go for a jog. Response. Afterward, you feel refreshed and proud. Reward. The loop repeats, strengthening the habit over time. Now that we understand this feedback loop, let's explore how to build good habits and break the bad ones using James Clear's 4 laws of behavior change. To build a good habit, your cue needs to be clear and visible. If you want to read more, place a book on your pillow. For exercise, lay out your workout clothes the night before. On the other hand, to break bad habits, make the cues invisible. Hide junk food in the pantry or remove distractions like your smartphone during work hours. Out of sight, out of mind. We're more likely to repeat behaviors when they're enjoyable. Link your habit to something you love. For example, you could pair listening to your favorite podcast with exercising. This technique, called habit stacking, can make your routine irresistible. To curb bad habits, do the opposite. Make them unattractive. Reframe them by focusing on their negative impact. For instance, instead of thinking, I miss out when I scroll social media, shift to, mindless scrolling makes me waste time I could use to improve myself. Make good habits as effortless as possible. Start small to avoid overwhelm. If your goal is to write, begin with just 1 sentence. Small wins build momentum. Similarly, prepare your environment to support ease. For instance, if you want to eat healthy, prep easy-to-grab snacks like fruit. To eliminate bad habits, increase friction. Add effort to the behavior you're trying to avoid. Delete social media apps or set an annoying password for mindless websites. We repeat behaviors that feel rewarding. Celebrate small wins to trigger positive reinforcement. A reward can be as simple as checking off a habit tracker or treating yourself to something enjoyable. In contrast, make bad habits unsatisfying. Add accountability. Publicly commit to your goals, like promising a friend you won't buy junk food. Knowing there's added pressure makes indulging in bad habits less appealing. Here's one of Atomic Habits' most powerful insights. Focus on who you want to become, not just what you want to achieve. Instead of saying, I want to read more, shift it to, I am a reader. Your habits shape your identity, and your identity shapes your habits. Every small victory reinforces the identity you want to adopt. Want to be healthy? Start with, I'm someone who prioritizes wellness. Over time, your repeated actions align with that identity. Nobody is perfect. Even with the best systems in place, setbacks happen. Here's the key. Don't let one misstep derail your progress. The goal is never to miss twice. If you skip one workout or indulge in a bad habit, bounce back immediately. Normalize failure as a part of progress. Treat every lapse as a learning opportunity rather than a defeat. Building resilience is just as important as forming habits. Tracking your habits is a game changer. Whether it's using a habit journal or an app, visualizing your progress keeps you motivated. Each checkmark represents consistency, no matter how small the habit. Make journaling a daily ritual. Reflecting on your performance helps you identify patterns and areas for improvement. You're not just recording, you're holding yourself accountable. The ultimate goal isn't short-lived success, it's to create lifelong habits. To achieve this, focus on sustainability over intensity. It's better to walk 5 minutes daily for years than to sprint for an hour inconsistently. Remember, consistency beats intensity every time. Long-term habits also rely on aligning with your core values and purpose. Ask yourself, why is this important to me? A strong why fuels commitment and drives perseverance. Let's recap the vital steps to take control of your habits. Understand the habit loop and use it to your advantage. Apply the 4 laws. Make it obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. Focus on identity-based habits. Become the person you strive to be. Use habit tracking to stay consistent and celebrate wins. Overcome setbacks by committing to never missing twice. Start today by choosing one habit you'd like to improve and writing down your plan to make it automatic. Small changes compound, that's the secret. At its core, Atomic Habits teaches us that self-improvement doesn't require dramatic overhauls. Instead, our success lies in consistently making small, intentional shifts. You are far more capable than you realize. Every choice you make is a vote for the person you want to become. Thank you for joining us on this journey of growth. Remember, progress is more important than perfection. No matter where you are in life, every step forward matters. And as always, keep shining. Believe in your ability to create the life you've always imagined. This is your moment to unlock your potential and bloom into your best self. Thank you for watching Vision Vault. We'll see you next time. Stay inspired and take action. Your future self is cheering for you.